Alright, we're going to do some Lego again, because I haven't been doing a lot of Lego recently, except for the Technic thing, which I haven't found the pieces. Then I realised I could probably take this thing apart. Worst comes to worst. No, I don't think those are long enough. So I don't know where my big box of Technic things are, specifically for making NXT models. It's around somewhere. It will turn up, and then we will go back to finishing the big Technic thing. But we're going to do, not new Lego, we're going to do some pretty old school Lego. Well, not that old school, but we're going to use, here we go, it's in its box. This is a Racers series. This is Bone Cruncher. I don't know what year this came out. This one's a bit crushed. Not too bad, it's a pretty good shape. 2012, so it's actually 7 years old. So if you're 7 years old and you're watching this channel, this came out when you were born. Freaky or what? So it's for 7 to 12 year olds. So there you go. And this is quite a, I remember doing this before. Oh no, this one actually has a minifigure in it. Oh, what are the ones that had I had the half minifigures? I kept thinking this was one with a half minifigure. That doesn't matter. And I could steal these wheels to use with the Technic truck, so that's kind of handy. It's got some Technic pieces in it, so you never know. It could be quite cool. It could have the pieces that I'm missing. So here we go. I'm going to open this unopened box, which is probably worth a little bit of money, just for this channel. And look, they've got that little thing where you have to do that, so you have to ruin the box. Which is like, I still think it doesn't make any sense, because you could just open it the other way if you're really, really picky. Like, maybe you can't, I don't know. Well, obviously people didn't like it, and so they've changed it. And that's not the way things work. And it does make them kind of messy. I don't know if I have any more of these. I think this is the last one I have of this. I have actually done this before, so this is not the first time I've ever got this set. This is just an extra one that I got to go with this. I think I got a couple. What else did I get? I probably got, like, I didn't get the green one, I can guarantee you that, but I'm pretty sure I got the blue and white one, and maybe the red one, I don't know. But I certainly didn't get a green one because that was way too cool. So let's build this thing, and it doesn't look like it's going to take hours. It does come with some stickers. They ain't going anywhere. Where's the body? I'm pretty sure that this. Oh no, they do have a real body. And they have one of these pieces, which I really enjoy. But how am I going to do this without making a big mess of everything? I always make a big mess of it. The paper is moving around a lot today. So yeah, I wanted to actually talk about this. So there was a series, I think they were quite small cars then, weren't they? Please, if anybody ever winds up watching this, please comment on which ones they were. That had the half body ones, so that just had a person sitting in the cockpit of the car. Is that the right term? I don't know. And it didn't have any legs. They didn't have any legs or anything. They just had a normal head with a funny body piece. This is pretty cool though. They do have two faces, so we are in the era of two faces. And they do have a pretty cool pattern on their body with a skull on the back. And a really cool helmet that has like skull patterns on the top. Because this is Bone Cruncher, and so you're going to get some skulls out of this. Where'd the legs go? They've disappeared. Well, they'll turn up in a second. Well, they're yellow and black. They're the ones that make them look like they're not wearing any trousers. They are in fact just wearing a pair of black underpants, which is odd. But I saw today on some YouTube channel, no, Facebook page or something, somebody made a joke when they had that exact piece, actually, pretending that the person was in fact not wearing any pants or very, very short pants. Alright, so the first step is straightforward. It's just that. So I didn't buy, I was going to buy a Lego set today, a brand new one. From today. This was a brand new set, but is it still a brand new set even though it's 7 years old? Probably not. But I was going to buy a contemporary brand new set but then the shop that I went to that I thought was cheaper than the other shop was not cheaper, and so I'm going to go back to another shop and get that from the first shop that I went to at some point. But I did buy some more of those little, to be honest I have no idea where the other one went, but those Meccano bolt thing, oh there it is, looking cute. We don't need that thing on the way. Some more of these. Those are actually all sold out, and they don't seem to have sold out anything else. So people, when they go to the shop, they're like, wow, of the models that they have available, that's the one that they seem to buy. So that was lucky I got that one. I don't know why. It's just the other ones aren't very exciting. I've got a tractor and an aeroplane, but there's another aeroplane that looks way boring. It's very hard to tell that it's actually an aeroplane. So it might not be a plane, and I might have got it wrong. It might be some kind of other kind of vehicle. But the tractor looks kind of neat. So we're going to do the tractor soon, I think, because that one looks fun. So this is kind of going. So there's a lot of Technic in this. Look at this bit. This could have just been straight out of a Technic set. This page here. There is nothing on this page here or these two pages that is not Technic. And you get quite long ones of these, but these are impressively long. These are like 11 long. I don't think I've got many of that size. I don't know where the one that's 4 long is though. Can't see that at all. Well, it couldn't have gone. It's not in the box, is it? No. No. Wait a second. Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. We are all good. Like if I was missing pieces from that one, I would be upset. I would make sad weepy sounds, like I was a little dog that was lost outside and it was raining and there was lightning and everyone had forgotten me, and that's the kind of sound that I would be making. But everything has worked out fine, so there will be no weeping tonight. There we go. And next page. I didn't use the blue thing. Or am I just meant to be prepared for this? Okay, I am prepared. This is actually kind of an elaborate looking like mechanism. So this red one has one of these things here, and then this is a strange step. Oh, it goes like that, does it? It goes through there, and then that one goes. Oh, it's not lopsided. It's just you're waiting for you to do that part. I thought this was actually how it's going to be, and it's like there's some tricky lopsided part on the inside, which doesn't make any sense because this looks like a very symmetrical build. So you wouldn't expect that. So I was being a bit silly. Oh, I know. I remember this. That's right. So this is the mechanism for making them. They ram into things, and then the person flies out. So that was quite fun. I like that. And look, they've even got this. Don't do this. Whatever you do, don't do it. Have I done that, or have I not done it? Because I could do that. Wait, the little blue thing has to go into there. I guess it goes like that. I think I should have paid more attention. I'm actually confused by this. Like, is this just not like part of it? Like, can I just do? Is that? Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. So I have to make sure that thing is not all the way up, which is a bit daft. It's obviously what the picture says. Don't do that. So I've done it right. Like I'm in the best position at the moment to be continuing with this set. So this one here is going to go here, and I'm going to drop it on the ground. I've got butterfingers. It's getting late again. I haven't coughed though, have I? Good me. Good on me for not coughing. Not coughing at all. And then this one goes here. I feel that my speech is getting a bit slurred, which is my body saying, just go to sleep for goodness sakes. Just get out of here. This is the second video tonight, but I've got to start catching up on these videos if I want to continue with my plan of having a video for every day of the year, which at the moment I'm a bit behind on. So I've given up on the entire making a video every day. And I've certainly given up on posting a video every day because I'm just way behind on that. But I would like to be able to count up the number of videos and to approximately get 365 days at the end of my first year of doing this across 2 channels, and hopefully more at some point. So this is way long. Oh, You can just see that this is going to get bent and broken really, really quick. If this doesn't go on, oh, it does go on. Stay there, wheel. I'm going to need you later for a truck. Actually, now that the truck thing's sitting there, and I can see two of the wheels, two of the points. So the Technic thing, I'm pretty sure where the wheels go. I'm almost finding it difficult to resist putting those wheels on right now, but I am going to resist because I have the power to do that. Which is the way should I hold this? Which is the way should I hold this? That doesn't sound like very... Oh, I've done something wrong, haven't I? How can I have done it? Oh, this is the worst mistake to make. So I put the black little pin thing, and I put it at the top when it should have been the second one down, which is what the picture's got here. How could I have made that mistake? And it's like the thing that's in the middle of everything else. So now I have to take the whole thing apart if I'm going to get this done. Which is literally, well, it's not too bad. Look at that. There we go. Look at this. I'm going to do this. Oh, it took the whole thing apart. But I almost did it without taking the whole thing apart. So that was a lot of work. And I'm glad that that is all over. It's definitely doubled the time of this video. That one can go there. And so yeah, I finished watching Dairy Girls, which I just started watching, but there's not many episodes, so it's finished. I really enjoyed it actually. I wish there were more shows like that. Maybe there are, but I don't really know. I don't really feel like I'm not really interested in watching a lot of TV at the moment, but that was lots of fun, and I kind of miss the fact that I've watched all the episodes. I definitely kind of would like to get it on DVD. It's like the kind of series that I would like to get on DVD. So it's sad that it doesn't appear to be available for DVD access. Which I think is like, I know Netflix doesn't like make DVDs in general, except when people are really, really, really like, oh come on, it's been ages, you can do this. But it was produced in like cooperation with Channel 4 in the UK, so I feel like that should imply, like if it was shown on TV at some point, then yeah, you should be able to get it on DVD. And some Netflix things do end up in DVD. I mean, I watched Annihilation by renting it from the library on DVD, and that's a thingy, a Netflix exclusive. So I've done something wrong here, haven't I? I just jumped straight ahead. This is what you get when you talk about Netflix. You're just like, oh, I know what's going to happen. I don't have to pay any attention. But of course I do have to pay precise attention to what I was doing, which is that I have to put this thing here, and then I have to put another one. This is exciting instructions. I really, really have to emphasize how you do this. I did see somewhere on a forum someone was saying that the instructions have become a bit too simplified, which I don't know. This of course is from 2012, so this would be a good benchmark. Are things today more simplified than this, or more complicated? There's a little red thing. I don't think there's no spares. Well, there's a spare one of these, but there's not a spare one of these. And I feel like there should be a spare one of these, because this is the exact piece that I am most likely to lose. Like this one here. Like this one, I don't know. I mean, it feels like it should be more likely, but this, I just feel like I lose this. This is, I'm almost feeling like it's going to jump out of my hand and disappear as I do this. So the sooner I get it in here, the better and the safer and the happier I will feel. And I feel like I feel bad because I've got my two up here, and on this one it's rotated around. But this is more symmetrical this way, because there's only 1, 2, and if you put it on the side, like in the picture, then it's slightly heavier on one side, and then obviously it will fall over. So I think I've done the right thing. You can kind of understand why they did that, because it makes it obvious that it has a 2 on it, but there's also like, who cares that there's a 2 on it? Everybody knows that there's a 2 on that one. The numbers have something to do with the angle, I think. But you get 2 of these things, which is neat, because I don't see the point of having 2 of those. Well, we're going to find out. There will be a point to it, actually, because we need the little cross bit on the bottom. So this is where the stickers go on, or they would go on if you were a horrible, horrible person, and that one can go there. So you can see what's going to happen. That's going to flick them out. Better hurry up. Okay, that one goes there. Well, the last bit, we've done all the tricky stuff. We've done all the tricky technique bits and pieces. And now it's just system fun. So it will go super, super fast. Super system fast. And that one can go there. Because mainly, once we've done a little bit more, it's just going to be the wheels. And they will take no time. That one goes there. And then this one goes there. Okay. And next page. Stickers, not going to happen. But this, like I'm overemphasizing this. There will be people who love stickers watching this, and they'll be like, no, stop. Like, just stop, alright? Stickers are cool, or they're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. Stop, like, being mean to them all the time. Just, you know, we get it. You don't want the stickers. Just stop. But sorry, no, I'm not going to stop. It's just going to go on and on and on. Because I hate them so much. Which is not true, I don't hate them that much. But I do like stickers. I mean, I have to say I'm a big fan of stickers. But the important thing here is this is a yellow Harry Potter wand or a yellow lightsaber blade thing. So that's made this an extra worthwhile set to get. Though I'm sure I've got quite a few yellow ones of those. Well, I don't think I've got that many. It's definitely like a different colour for that particular piece, and they're really, really frustrating, aren't they? Because I want to get this, I want to get this exactly right. That's close enough. Okay. And then we need this one, and we need a grill piece, which looks grey on that picture, but isn't grey. It's going to be, well, it doesn't look grey now that I think about it. Alright. You can go there. If I got everything on the camera, I don't want to go through and make a whole video, and then turns out the camera wasn't pointing at the pictures, and some people do that. I've seen YouTube channels where that happens, which makes me feel happy, because then I don't feel so terrible if I do it. If I make a whole video where the things that I'm talking about are off the camera, I've got to stop breathing in like that. It's very annoying. I might be getting a cold or something. I don't think so. It is the coldest time of year at the moment, it would seem. Though I don't think it's very cold. Somebody did say to me today, "Oh, it's very cold," and I felt that was a very awkward situation because I didn't think it was a very cold day. I thought it was a bit colder a few days ago, and that today was quite a mild day. But you can't really say something when somebody says, "Oh, it's a bit cold today." You can't really say, "No, you're wrong. It's not a bit cold today. Stop saying that." You just have to kind of go with it, but you can't have a conversation. You can't say, "Well, yes, I totally agree. It is very chilly today. My what silliness the weather is having," because you can't say that. You just have to nod your head and go, "Yes, yes, the weather. It is a thing that exists. I am glad that we had this conversation and that we agree on that particular fact because we don't agree on anything else." Wait, well, I feel like I'm missing a piece though. We're missing a grey one. How can I be missing the grey one? Oh, I know how I can be missing a grey one. It's sitting on this desk somewhere and it's disappeared. It's not missing from the set. We have not found a Lego set where I think I've just probably put too many grey ones on. Well, no, I've used those two there, but I haven't used any other ones. So it should be here. Maybe it is missing from the set. It's not underneath a piece of paper. You can just sit there. Stop being silly. It might have fallen on the floor, but I can't see yet. Well, it's not like vitally important. Maybe this is a case of me actually losing that one particular piece because I don't have another grey one. I say that, but I know that as soon as I finish this and I tidy everything up, it will be sitting on this desk somewhere. This desk is made for losing things, which is depressing, because when I got this desk, the whole point was you must keep it clear of everything and use it only for specific things and be very organized. Okay, well, it's stuffed. All right. So those ones are going to have to look a little bit out of place. I could just pick up another grey one from a box, because that's like a very common piece. Huh. Is that an actual missing piece? We will never know. We will never know, because I will never speak of this ever again. But you can possibly think back and talk with your great-grandchildren about that day you watched a video where someone did a set. Oh, well, it's right there. Oh, well, don't tell your grandchildren anything. They're not going to care. Alright. They will never believe you when you said that you found a Lego set where there was a piece missing. And this video is certainly not going to help, because it's right there. We found it. It's all done. It's all good to go. Where does it even go? It goes here. Like that. And then we've just got the wheels to do, and that's it. So we can do those real fast. And we've got 7 minutes on the clock. So that's nice. That means because I did a 29-minute video and a 28-minute video, and this video, and I managed to do it. So this is like going to end up being 40, almost 50 minutes of me just talking, which is neat because I haven't coughed once. Either maybe I did cough, I can't remember. I have to go back and review the footage. But that's a good start. It feels like we're progressing in life. What is making me cough? Because I did eat something slightly different tonight. I didn't have the exact same way of doing things. I'm sure it's something that I eat at night. I'm not going to go through my exact typical diet thing, what I'm eating, but I feel like it is something that I've eaten that will make me cough when I try and talk. Or maybe I've just talked a lot today, and some days I haven't talked as much as I think I have. And so now my voice is well fit for talking. I don't like the fact that you don't get a little extra nut to hold these things in place. I always feel like they should have like a little extra nut. But that's okay. They do stay in place well enough for me, and well enough for this truck. Possibly. Does this truck have... No, it doesn't have them either. It's even worse. They just really don't like giving those things out, do they? Well, I'm going to put this one, the spare one, that can just go there. It's not the one I want. I wanted the half-size one. They actually hold the things a bit better, and we have to put all the extra pieces on, and then we're going to finish up with the entire point of this set, the one magical cool thing that it has going for it, which is, I'm going to put that one in there, and then I'm going to put this one in here, because you never need these things. They never ever come up in any other set, and they're never missing from that second-hand set, from the set you got from the op shop. Anyway, so here you go, and this is where it gets really, really funky. This guy here, who's going to have their screaming face, because they are going to be screaming when what happens to them happens to them. And just make sure that they're right there. So this thing has this bit in the front, and you're supposed to bash it in. Well, let's just turn the page. I bet you there's a picture explaining the whole thing. There is. The picture goes there and then there. Not a very exciting thing. Press this, they fly. But you don't want to press the front with your hands. You actually want to press it with another truck. If only I had another one of these sets that had never been opened. I don't think I do. I think this is the only one I've got that I never actually opened. So I do in fact have other ones of these sets, but they've been put away. And probably all the pieces have been mixed with everything else. So we're just going to use this thing. This thing is, they're going to have a fight with a Technic truck. They're like, I'm conflicted because I'm half Technic and half system. Should I really be battling this truck? Should we not be friends? Well, we'll just have to work it out the old-fashioned way, which is by smashing into each other. So let's do that. And whoa! They went for a fly. So it does work. It's quite a lot of fun. Maybe they should bring these things back, because monster trucks are cool. It's a monster truck. Monster One more time. I will do a bit slower this time, but oops. Come on, truck. Whee! It fell off. Actually, it should be the other way around. This thing here should be driving into this truck. So that one truck should be going into here. So we'll do that. Nope. No! Well, that's kind of, that person should have worn their seatbelt. So I kind of feel in that we're going to finish off by making a few comments about this. That it's encouraging you not to wear a seatbelt, or making it giving you people the impression that wearing a seatbelt only leads to fun and frivolity as you fly through the air after having a fun and frivolous collision with your... Oh, I should get that plane out. It's somewhere up there. They are the exact colours of this plane here, so that's quite neat. I wonder if they're related. Possibly not. Possibly entirely not. You can see they're kind of built in a very similar way by looking at this little picture here. It's got the same, which would make sense, but then you get different colours of those. Red would be cool. What else can you get? Maybe you can get them in green from the set. Red, possibly in green. I think that was in grey. So if you want to get that particular little semi-L shape bendy bit. Oh, I yawned. And all those little L things, you can get them in different colours in these sets. So we just happened to do the set where you get them in the absolute standard colours. So that's boring. Missed out on getting the cool colour ones. But that's cool. Say goodbye to the aeroplane, because we won't be seeing that one again for a while. Until the next time a set comes up that has the same colours. Very patriotic if you're American or one of the other countries that have those exact colours. But thanks for watching, and like, share and subscribe, and